Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to WATA. A little break-in here, not literally, but figuratively on the radio. They are still actually here. David Jackson with you from the Boone Area Chamber of Commerce. Appreciate the folks here at High Country Radio for letting us break into programming here with a special announcement. We were talking with Mark this morning about some things that were occurring or getting ready to occur with the Boone Area Chamber of Commerce Foundation. Many of you have heard us talking about raising some money, mostly off the mountain, for efforts to stabilize the business community here in Watauga County. So our foundation board met earlier this morning, and we have made our first allocation or have agreed upon our first allocation. And we're happy to announce today that we will be allocating $125,000 out of the funds raised, and we'll be directing that money to the Children's Council of Watauga County to go toward paying for the full tuition of early childhood licensed centers for the month of October in Watauga County. We view this as a twofold opportunity. One, to stabilize the early childhood business sector itself. We know that's an incredibly important part of our community infrastructure. We want to make sure that those centers are able to remain whole and staffed and be able to get back open in some cases to be able to service the needs that they provide. But we also know that by providing the tuition coverage, that will free up money from families to take those sizable payments and utilize those in other areas right now. So the way this will work, the foundation will give the money to the Children's Council. The Children's Council will contact the centers and allocate those funds to the licensed child care centers and licensed in-home child care centers throughout Watauga County, and then the centers will contact the parents and get all of that squared away. But we felt like this was an important first project. We're still continuing to fundraise for more business stabilization projects here in the area, and we'll continue to do so. All of the information about that at boonechamber.com/foundation. We do have Alicia Childers with the Children's Council of Watauga County with us here to say whatever you would like to say about this, but I can just tell you on behalf of the foundation, we were looking for something that we could make a sizable impact with. To make sure that this wasn't just small money that was going out. This was going to take care of an important project, and this is the first of what we hope are many to come. But we know that we hope that this is going to be felt in a good way in that regard.
Yeah, well, I'm not a direct recipient, obviously, and I'm welling up. We have had a provider in our office this morning, and we've talked to so many on the phone this week. They're not able to open up fully. A lot of our childcare providers are providing free childcare for emergency workers. They're not open to serve children, and for many of them, they won't be for a while. And had a provider in our office this week, just like, this is my livelihood. I don't know how my family's going to survive. And that story is not just hers. It's across the board. Not just the business directors and owners, but all of those staff that work at our childcare centers, wondering how they were going to meet payroll and so that they could stay afloat, so that they can reopen when they're able to, and as soon as they're able to. We know of at least 3 childcare centers that have flooded, and we've been digging them out so that they can get back online and in operation soon. So the funds will be helpful not only for just sustaining business and replacing the income that they would have normally received, but also just helping them get restored and back on their feet.
Yeah, and again, this hopefully will help the families that ordinarily would be making that payment be able to defer that money to other necessary things that they have right now. And this will cover the month of October. Again, the Children's Council will be contacting those centers directly. We'll be getting all of that put in place here over the next couple of days, but we're excited to make this announcement today. Some positive news, hopefully, and again, as we receive more and more funds in the foundation, we've got other priority projects out there for business stabilization. We have been trumpeting the child care message for the foundation from our beginning, and this was an important first step for us to make. So thanks again to all of you that have donated. We've had some incredibly generous local donors as well, and we will continue to raise those funds and direct them accordingly. So thank you all. Back to your originally scheduled programming, and stay tuned to High Country Radio for more details throughout the day.